Hello again everybody, welcome back. Today is March the 15th and I am 29 weeks pregnant today. Just to recap last week's stress level stuff, I will let you know that yes, my mom is still in the hospital. They say it'll be quite a bit for a recovery time, but she is doing fine. So I am feeling a lot better, more calm about her being there and getting the help she needs. We did find new tenants, thank goodness. The financial worries for now are over. We've been a nice couple. They seem great. It seems like a good fit for them and I hope they love it and will stay forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So there will be no lag time between our two tenants, which is fantastic news for us. And the one tenants will move in, move out, we'll go and do a quick clean, and then the new tenants will move in. So I'm extremely, extremely ecstatic about that. My back, still yes, an issue, on and off. Today actually seems like a pretty good day. I went to the chiropractor again yesterday. I've been going to the chiropractor about twice a week and massage therapy about once a week, as well as chilling it feels fantastic. I use a heat pad when I fall asleep at night to help ease it, because I am finding that lying down at night times are getting a little bit harder. I'm also noticing a lot of more low back and hip pain when out on walks, when working, really just stiff sore joints. But I'm learning to cope with it, I guess. Trying not to let it get me down like it was. I felt last week like, I don't know if it was just everything in general or what, but felt like things like those little symptoms were really, really bogging me down. So I've kind of tried to lift myself up and out of that, and will hopefully, yes, it's still there, yes, it's still nagging, and yes, it gets quite painful at times, but if it's not those times, I'm just going to try and brush it off as much as possible. All right. Now for new stuff. We do have a midwife appointment next week on Thursday, so I'm really excited about this appointment. I figure we'll be able to talk lots about ideas and what a home birth will look like, so we can better make that decision. Right now it definitely looks like we want to look that way, but we don't want to fully make that decision quite yet. We want a bit more information from them, as well as I want them to go over a few remedies that I can use or things that I can do for this back pain other than the massage and the chiropractic. Been hearing a lot in the news recently that Tylenol is actually no good in pregnancy now. They've been saying for years that it is, and now they want to start blaming ADD and things like that on Tylenol use. So I really haven't used anything prescription or non-prescription over the counter. No icy hots, no fancy rubs that get absorbed in, no Tylenol, definitely no Advil or aspirin. So I want to hear from them if there is any kind of stuff like that that I can be using. Can I use A535 or that icy hot stuff? Or is really all of it, I'm better off just going with nothing and coping with the pain now that I'm kind of getting to a point where I feel like it doesn't control me. I don't know. But I do want to take a look into that when I'm at that appointment. Other than that, I don't really expect too much. They seem to always have like the stuff they want to talk about and bring up lots of conversation pieces. Last time it was car seats and stuff like that. So yeah, really excited for that. This week's appointment will mark the beginning of every 2-week visit. So yeah, life is gonna get busy if it wasn't already busy enough. But yeah, really, really excited about that. Other new symptoms I've been noticing, a weird one, and I have heard that it is normal, but I'm getting skin tags. I've never had skin tags or really, I mean the occasional little mole, but nothing that's ever been anything, so it's kind of weird to see funny things appearing on my skin. They're all places that I'm not going to show you right now. But I am finding I have like 3 or 4 just small little skin tags starting to form. They don't hurt, they're not anything really, but I've heard it can be a symptom, so I figured what the heck, I'll let you guys know. The other new symptom is my belly button. It is still an innie, just barely though. Starting to get very, very, very shallow. I will do a video, I believe, on my belly button ring because I'm getting a lot of questions about it. So I do still have my normal belly button ring in, but it's getting quite, you can see where it's stretching and some of the red tissue is forming around it. It's just, it's the scar tissue actually on the outside as it stretches. So I did find, I went to a actual tattoo piercing parlor and got the correct gauge and the correct material, unlike the one that the lady sold me in the mall. That wasn't the smartest place on my part. The correct retainer, and that'll just go in. It's a flexible piece of plastic. It's got properly cut ends, and we'll just attach on the beads there. So I will do a video on that for people with more questions and stuff. You can look for that to come shortly. But definitely go to a proper piercing parlor or tattoo place that sells piercing supplies and go with them. It seems like much better quality, and I don't think I'll have the same problem. If I do have the same problem, it will just come out, and that will be that. Whatever happens, happens. But for now, that's my plan to try. Cravings. I do have a new craving. I'm not sure if it's really new. I may have suggested it already. But French toast. I have been eating French toast like no other. My husband really likes it, so he's been eating it too. I even found I went out for lunch with my grandma and my aunt today. That was wonderful. And I had one of those sandwiches where the bread is dipped in egg, and it was just so delicious. Oh, French toast. It's like the way I can still have, I don't know, a softness texture to my eggs, but it's fully cooked, don't worry. With still having all that protein and things like that. So anyway, French toast, love it. Love it, love it, love it. I could really eat it all the time. We go through loaves of bread pretty quick right now. And dozens of eggs. I have a guy at work that actually sells eggs from his farm. So thanks, Frank, for your eggs. It's definitely been a real treat to have good, local, fresh eggs that, yeah, you know exactly where they've been and everything. So, love it. Love it. French toast. Along with my aunt and my grandma coming out to visit today, I got a little bit spoiled. So I'm going to throw in a little bit of a haul I got here from my Auntie Terry. There's a Carter and Oshkosh store close to where she lives. So I got quite a little bit spoiled, or at least baby boy here got a little bit spoiled. Okay, I'll give you a quick look. Newborn. I got newborn onesies. I got 4 of these awesome striped Carter's newborn size onesies. Love them. They are all striped. They are all different colors. Love, love, love the yellow and gray one. And they are just beautiful. She then got me the next size up in the striped onesies too. These are the 3-month size. Oop, and I dropped some. And there's a plain yellow. Again, I love yellow. And a plain orange, and then the 3 striped ones, a blue, a teal, and a dark blue. And they are so cute. I find these ones with the long sleeves I think will be so perfect when they're little, and they're a little bit softer, but these are so fantastic. And then she did get me a little outfit. I love it. It's got little blue elephants on it. It's like you're drinking with pink elephants, but not. Oh, little baby blue elephants. Comes with a I love mummy bib. So precious. A little hat. And I missed one over here. But 2 tiny little socks. It's hard to believe that that will be the size of my baby's foot. Look at how little those are. They're just beautiful. I love them. I have bought some socks, but they're really not as good quality. These just feel like lovely socks, and hopefully they'll stay on. And then this little set comes with just, I love the stripes, so a little pair of pants, little crab on the bottom. Really cute. This is absolutely my favorite. A little onesie that goes with it says, "Pinch me, pinch me." Little chubby baby cheeks. And Mummy's little guy. I just, so excited. So excited. And baby stuff, how can you just not get cooey? I just like, look at this little thing. Overalls. I don't know if I've showed you much of the used stuff that I've been picking up at places, but I love overalls. I remember my little brother in little overalls, and they're just so gosh darn cute. These are definitely the smallest I think I've seen. I don't know what size they are. I can't find the tag. Anyway, they are so cute. And I think they'll probably fit over summer. It looks like they're probably shorts. They're really, really cute. Gosh. It's like, I'm gonna finally have a little boy that I can put in Oshkosh. Anyway, love it. I also got a little rattle. The colors, look at all the colors. It's like, my life is gonna get so bright and beautiful. And the dog is actually doing really good with toys so far. I show him every toy that we bring into the house that's not his, and I let him smell it, and I tell him no, and he's starting to do really good. He was definitely a little more excited because he had visitors over and things like that, but he still did really well. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure when it's thrown on the ground with a little kid if he'll be quite as good with it. But so far so good, and it's just so adorable. Love it, love it, love it. So spoiled. So our last set of plans for next week that I just wanted to let you know about. Brad and I got married a few years ago. We went and did some photos at a Prelude to Spring that Butch Art Gardens puts on. And it just so happens that they have this Prelude to Spring going when I'm pregnant and getting kind of big. So it does close down for the Prelude to Spring portion at Butch Art Gardens on the very end of the month. So we want to get in and do some pictures before that. I probably would have waited until I was bigger and closer to the end of my pregnancy. But because they are open right now, and it will just be so nice to have like the one step in our life and then the next step in our life. We are going to go and get those pictures done probably next week, either Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So if they're done and looking okay, I will put some up with our next week's video. I'm super excited. And we're just going to set it up and do it ourselves. We're pretty thrifty and money conscious, at least at the moment. But I think it'll go really well, and I'm super excited. So I've just been on the computer looking at a lot of different poses and how you put your hands and different things like that. So I'm, totally excited. The other thing that the internet and YouTube has been showing me this week, I've been looking at just plans for nighttime cloth diaper routines. So you guys know that I'm using cloth diapers, and I've really gone with G diapers. I did hear that they're not as great at night times. I don't think it's going to be a problem as a newborn. They're getting changed every couple hours. I think I've put a lot of thought into the inserts that I've made. So I think it will go fine for the first little while. But I want to come up with a plan and ideas for what I'm going to do for a nighttime routine. So I do have some ideas, and I've picked up a few things along the way that I think will be good. So I might do a video on that one soon too. Let me know if you're interested. And just lots and lots of planning and excitement, and I feel like I'm getting back into it. Last week and even the week before, definitely a low period for me, but I'm really just going to push myself through it and try and come up with some more energy that's needed as this belly of mine grows. I will do a quick belly shot for you, just because I feel like we've done some growing since the last time I did a belly shot. So I'm just gonna set up the camera a little bit further away and do a quick belly shot for you. All right, there we go. 29 weeks. Definitely feeling big. Pull it up. Big and beautiful. Definitely still feel beautiful. There we go. 29 weeks. Wham, wham, wham. It's getting huge. All right. Thanks again. Hope everybody's enjoying these videos. I definitely am. Please hit the like button if you are and subscribe to my channel for more. I'll see you next week.